Libra, how you doing? So very quickly, I keep hearing that song that's been plaguing the actual readings. It's been a long time coming, but I know there's going to be change. So you've got to be dealing with Scorpio for a lot of you. But it's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Something to do with the name is Malcolm. Malcolm Long. You're right, Malcolm Long? But something to do with Malcolm. Malcolm X. Something to do with your ex. It's probably called Malcolm. Or welcome. I'm welcoming my ex back into my life, and a lot of you now are just about to say, no, I ain't. I'm welcoming my ex back in, is what I'm hearing. I'm welcoming my ex. Welcome X-Men. Something to do with X-Men, or Exma, or Emma, or Emily. But welcome X. I'm hearing welcome Matt. Are they Matthew or Matt? But I'm just welcoming my ex back in, or M, or Emily, or Emma. But I'm welcoming Matt. Anyway, no channeling. Just going to go straight in with your past. I'm just going straight into it. I don't care. I'm just going straight into it. Let's see. Be careful around driving, because I'm hearing like I don't care. I'm just going straight into the garage, and you're going to have it fixed, and you're like, I don't care anymore. I'm just going to go straight to them and tell them myself. I'm going to go straight in there. Whichever way it is, I'm getting straight in there, and I don't care. I don't know if this is a fight or anything like that, or going to court or anything, but it's like, I don't care. I'm going straight in there, and I'm going to go straight over there, and I'm going to go and tell them. So I don't know if you're going to get into a fight here, Libra, or somebody is around your friends or something, but it's like, I don't care anymore. I'm just going to go straight out and tell them. So I'm going to go straight up and tell M. I'm going to go and see Emily or Emma, or I'm going to go and straight over and see Maria, Melissa. But anything beginning with M, I don't care. I'm going to go over and just tell them. So is this to do with work, or is this to do with love? Don't know. But I'm hearing whatever it is, I'm going straight over there and tell them. Tell them. Okay? Libra, what's been going on with Libra in the past? So kids, children, thinking, I'm thinking. Think. Pink also, something to do with pink. Pinky, the name Pink, or Pinky Perky. Someone's very perky. Or lurking, lurker. Lurker, or someone that wears a burqa. A burqa, so someone that's Jewish, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, well, y'all got kids with this person more than likely, so you're going through, well, this is a friend or so. So I've been telling my friend, and I've been talking to my friend about everything that's been going on with my life. Phone a friend is what I'm hearing. Well, the only option is to phone a friend. But if not, you've got kids and children with this person, for a lot of you. Idea. I need a new idea. I need a new angle, is also what I'm hearing. Or I need a new ankle grinder. Unless it's an ankle bracelet, unless it's someone that's on tag, and I need a new bracelet for my ankle. But also my uncle. I'm also hearing the man, my uncle or auntie. But yeah, I need a new angle to earn some money, Jenny. It's like, listen, Jenny, I need some new money. I need some more money. What can we do in order to get more, is what I'm hearing. More clients, more people, more children. No, not more children. No, not more children. What can I do to get more children? Really? Is someone out there to sit and think, well, what can I do to have more children? Well, have sex. So I'm hearing, like, I need more kids, I need more children, I need more welfare, I need more support. Oh dear. But yeah, some of you could come from Britain and you absolutely sponge the government of money. But whatever it is, it's like, no, money is on my mind. Money's on my mind, and that's all I'm thinking about, is another angle to get more of it. And all I'm interested in is more subscribers, more money, more clients, more people. But whatever it is, I'm obsessed about getting more. And I want more, and I want more, and I want more, and I want more, and I want more. So some of you work for a company that has children, or it's working for children, working for kids, working with the general public. But whatever it is, I want more of it, and I want more, and I want more, and I want more. So, yeah, unless you come from London and you're from the Moors, I'm hearing the Moors. But yeah, I want more, and I want more, and I want more, and I want more, and I want more. Because this can be like, well, we're losing. So we can't lose, so we're prepared to do anything to get more. That's what I'm saying. You've got a lot of competition here, but it would definitely be built within your chart. But it means that I want more. You know, this person has to be satisfied with what they've got. If they're never satisfied with what they've got, they'll constantly think about more and more. More money, more clients, more children, more kids. but will not be satisfied until they get it. That's what I'm hearing. I'm not satisfied until I meet my quota. And my quota has to be met, and if it isn't, I want more. That's what I'm hearing, Libra. And it's to do with business or money, client war, subscription war, people fighting over needing more. That's all they keep saying. I want more, I want more, I want more. And I'm prepared to come up with any idea that it is in order to get more. So, there you go. What's been going on with Libra? What's been going on with Libra? Libra. Three of Pentacles. Oh. Woe is we. Something to do with the knights that say knee. So something to do with the niece or nephew or Neve, the name Neve, or someone that's naive. I don't know the band of the song Naive, but Eve or Neve. What we're doing, Libra. Well, there you go. Is the person that I channeled for ages saying that just had a baby. You can remember me saying in the Libra reading, the wife just had a baby. So your wife could be called Neve or Steve. I'm also hearing Steve or Neve, right? But yeah, something to do with I need more. I'm looking for more. I'm looking for something. Can you give me it? Some of you have just had a baby and another baby, and you're looking at thinking, well, how am I going to have more? Right? So you might want another baby here for a lot of you, or you're nurturing your baby of whatever it is to do with around your work. Because trust me, I know some people out there that just sponge the government and they just want more kids and they just pop out loads. Yeah, that's Britain. Well, is that everybody everywhere else? Yeah, or Pop Jolly, Pops, Weasel. What's her name? Weasel, Easel. What's the Knight of Swords for? Knight of Swords. Well, for a lot of you here, you know, you're a mother or a father, and if you're not, then what is on your mind constantly here is clients. If not, your kids. Kids, client. Clive. I'm also hearing the name Clive. Okay. Oh wow, I just realised that this actually says Knave of Swords. So it's something to do with Neve or Steve here. Neve or Steve or niece, but Knave. Stave. I keep hearing Stacy or Steve. But Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. King of Cups, man. Yo, see. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I don't know what this is about naive. Your son or daughter that could have been born, Neve, could have been predicted by Steve, which was the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that was born as a child. So some of you have got a kid, or it is the child, that is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But it could well be a Pisces, right? So I don't know if you're watching, Neve, I very much doubt it, but if you look, there was something about the boy, it was predicted. And Cameron, right? Cameron or Cameroon or Cameron. But yeah, Camera or Cameron. But yeah, just given birth, new child, could be water sign, air sign. Could have exactly the same placements as me. It was born on my birthday. So I'm really picking up energies around that because I'm picking up Neve or Steve. But yeah. Or your son is called Steve. Your son is called Steve. There's something to do with business here and structure of someone called Steve. Steve. That's what I'm hearing. So, wow, my mother could have a Libra placement. Or someone that I know. Anyway, King of Chalices, what's that for? Leo. So, you're talking with your partner, thinking about them, talking with them, okay? Or have been, this is the past. But yeah, but thinking about having more kids, or talking to your friends about people's that came up in other readings when the Libra card came up. This is people that have been talking to friends about someone of interest or their partner. It's all I keep hearing. Like I'm talking to my friends about my partner. I'm talking about the person that I really want to be with, about people. Like talking with everybody about my relationship here. Because I'm hearing, well, you're the talk of the town. Talk of the town. But if not, you're thinking about opening up shop, because you have a shop with the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like, well, we have to open up, right? Because this is going back to work, education, school. People that work for, like, take kids to school and do the mum run and all that sort of stuff. Take the kids to school, or I do that for a living and I am a van driver or the company of, or something like that. But within the Three of Pentacles is education and school. So like homeschooling. But if not, it's going to school, right here, going to school. So, yeah, so, I mean, is this like play school? Like young school? Young, the name Young or Adam and Eve, and so it's also Gemini or Scorpio. But, man, I'm finding it very difficult. I've got somebody coming around in like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. And I can't keep sitting back waiting for the person to turn up. I've got to record and it is distracting me. Trust me, it is. But we've got some work going on around the house today. Ten of Pentacles. I'll get there in a minute, Libra. Just give me a second. Something about kids and children, clients and school. Or you've got kids, children with this person here. So you should have been talking. I mean, if you've got X, obviously the kids is going between different people here. But like, yeah, money. But like, it's a progression of nothing. Like, can be, because it's a slow start. Which means that we're just opening up, or we're just starting. And we're just starting a business. Or it's going very even keel, slow and steady. But slow and steady, or Eddie, or Edmonds, or Edwina, but slow and steady wins the race. Because it's not a race. So it's kind of like, well, slow and steady, an even keel, and slow and steady wins the race. So you've got, look, we're just going to have to take it easy and back off a little bit, right? Put the brakes on slightly. Like, Knight of Pentacles. You should be married here, Taurus. But a lot of you, you've turned your back on your ex here, because I'm picking up that people have got a lot of exes or kids with an ex, because this is a marriage that hasn't worked out. You've turned your back on it. I mean, don't let me persuade you. If your relationship's going well, it is. But this is like, I've turned my back on the person that I had kids with. Like, I'm, you know, here, right? Things. But for a lot, this is telling me here that you're in a relationship. You're married. You're in a relationship. You've got children. Children. Or Kieran. The name Kieran or Kira. But I'm also hearing I could kill my kids at some point. Right? So, yeah, not literally. Just like, I could throttle you. Three of Pentacles. You should be in relationships here. The Sun, yeah. Everything is very, 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 very good in your reading. There's growth, there's expansion, there's business, there's policies, there's insurance. I have kids, I have a relationship, or I have good friends. What's the Sun for? Leo. Seven of Swords. I'm trying to get more. I'm trying to get more. I'm trying to get out of something to get in something. Like, I'm trying to, like, divide my time, pretty much. Because this can also be an era of distraction. It's divide and conquer. How can we conquer more? By dividing people up, but then bringing them back together. It's strategy. Strategy. So it's... how do we get more? Because this is, how do I get more? How do I get more? How do I get more? Because it depends on what goes through this Seven's head in order to get more, right? Because it depends on how it's taken, right? Yeah. But for a lot of you here, it's taking a long time to build. Like, it's taking a long time for growth, which it is. You know, business takes a long time to grow. So it's kind of like, well, it's taking a lot of time in order to get there. Some of you, like, you have to travel to work or something like that, and it takes a long time. It takes a long time to get where you want to be, is what I'm hearing. Like, I have strategy and I have focus and I'm driven, but it's taken a long time for me to get that. But like I said, if there's energy of here of like, well, we want more, we want more, we want more, we want more, and we're not prepared to stop until we get more, and we're prepared to do anything until we get more, because we need to just keep doing it and getting more and more and more. That energy is definitely built within your chart, but if it's a slow drink being poured, if it's like Michael Drinkwater, I actually used to know someone called Michael Drinkwater, but if it's a long time coming, because that was also part of your song that came up, and it's been a long time coming, but I know it's change gonna come, means that I have to change things, right? So, because I'm picking up, well, we're prepared to do whatever it is in order to get it, and if we have to change to do it, then we have to do it. But whatever it is, it needs change to get more. So more money, more clients, more people, whatever it is, we're going to have to swap things up a little in order to do more, right? And it's called Stuart, or Smith, or Stuart Little, right? But like, we're going to do this. Because for some reason, I keep picking this up more to do with, because your love life should be here. It should be here because you've got the King of Cups, but like I said, there's very strange, suspicious energy. Because guarantee you that, or Gary or Tina, but I can guarantee you that I'll say something and someone will say the opposite. You know, no, I want a divorce. Here, you should well be within your rights here within a relationship. So you're looking into your rights, what you are entitled to, which means that there may be a divorce that could be here for a lot of you, because it's like, I don't want a part of it, right? I don't want to be a part of that anymore. So I'm looking for my entitlement of what I'm entitled to, right? So if that's a title fight, then that's, you know, what am I entitled to win? What's my, because I'm also picking up, my entitlement. You know, when people like make music, and then once they've retired, they look to make money out of their past stuff, right? Like their past hit records. I forget what they call that now because I'm on camera and I can't think. I keep hearing camera or Cameron though. Cameron Diaz. Or D's Nuts. Or D. The name D or Diane or Dan. But here, you've kind of got this energy of whatever that is, of what you claim as rights to a company for past things like music when it comes out. You know, my royalties, that's it, royalties. Unless this is royals or Rayals, there you go, Rayals. Jan, you're watching, Tina or Steve, you're watching, there you go. But what are my royalties I'm picking up, but what are my Rayals? So some of you could work for a company that I used to called Rayals, right, here. But what are my royalties? So royalties are also, like I said, what money can I get from the things that are from the past? So that would mean, what can I get out of my past situation of my ex, where I'll bleed them dry for every piece of money that they've got, right? So how can I like take my ex to court to get money from them, which is child support, maintenance, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Because your message really is kind of back to front, if I'm honest. What I'm spiritually hearing is, how can I get money from the past? Which means like child support, maintenance, all that kind of thing. How can I get money out of the past? What have I missed that I'm not getting? Time spent with my kids, children and family, trying to make up for lost time, is what I'm picking up. Like, we need to make up for lost time. So is this friends or kids or siblings? But like, we need to make up for lost time. We need to make up for lost clients. So we need more. So whatever you do with jobs, you may have had people that have gone on vacation or they've left. So we need more. Like, you know, when I used to work for a certain company, you know, they would look for pages, which are people that have like a PA or a teacher's personal assistant or a secretary, whatever it is that you do. But like, we need more drivers. We need more, you know, we need more to add to the company to make more. So we need people to work for us to make it easier on them, on M or Emily or Emma. But business is always through a Libra, right? So I would always channel messages from business, right? So how can we make it more easier on you? Because it's kind of like this, getting a pay rise or going to, say, Libra who you work for and saying to them, how can we make this easier on you by giving you someone to work with or to work for, right? So it's kind of like this organised energy through why this 7 could well be here. It's because if you're not satisfied with your job, or if you're not satisfied with the person that you are with, then you have to leave. So it's kind of like, well, this is the amount of money we're offering you, this is what we're offering you, and if you don't like it, then don't work for us, work for someone else, right? But it's also I ain't going down that road, because this is Cancerian, this is travelling, right? So it's a family business here, a family business that do it within the family. So it's a family-run business that someone's running it, but they want to do it their own way. So there's a dividing of assets of here of like, look, you run that bit and I run this bit. Like, okay, you go over there, you go over there, you do that bit, right, you cushy bruv, yeah, brilliant, right, now you got your bit, right, brilliant, you got yours. Like, organisation of a business thing of making people secure, but not insecure with what they have for what you get, which is kind of like, okay, you're all right, brilliant, right, you've got your bit, cushy, right, y'all want your bit, brilliant, right, you go over there and you work with that person because you get on better with them. Okay, that's a better run for you, brilliant, right, you're great. Organising, so organise you, organise you, organise you, organise you, organise Julian, Jason, Jasmine, Jeremy, but like organisations, okay. Andrew, what was I hearing? Andrew. But organise, because it's all I can really pick up through this reading. Because like your love life here could really be good, but I keep picking up these energies here for you, Libra, of organisations, right? Organisations of around making sure people have what they want. This is like a cubicle, right? You're right there, Doris. What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh, will you please go back to your cubicle? You work over there. You know, go back to your bit. I'm getting on with my bit. And you could have people that are arguing here where they don't work very well with others. That's probably me. Right, but don't work very well with others. So it's like, look, if you can't handle the heat, then get out the kitchen. Right? If you don't like it in the kitchen, then get out. Right? So it's kind of like, look, we're going to have to work this out somehow because you've got good cards. So it's more of a strategy of like, look, if you can't play well together, then for God's sake, just stop arguing, you know. If you don't play very nicely with others, then work for yourself. When you work for yourself, you get more people coming at you with complaints. So you don't never win. You trust me, you don't. Right? So, because I'm hearing winner takes all, which is the song, and was it ABBA? Or Abby? Abigail, but Abby? Or Abbott? But like winner takes all. Right? Because I am hearing, well, you're taking too long. Like, you're taking too long to fix my car. Because this is also a Cancerian, or an Aquarian might be here. But, or Sagittarian somewhere. But I'm hearing you're taking too long. Like, you're taking too long. Like, I need you to come back and do it again. No, come back, do it again. No, come, like, rehearsals. Like, come back, do it again. Come back, do it again. Okay, like, oh, you're bringing it back again, are you? Okay, why do you have to keep coming down here? Right? Why don't you go over there to them? Why don't you go and see them? You know, you keep coming here. Why don't you go over there and tell them yourself? Or why don't you go over there? Like, why do you keep contacting me? Contact them, not me. So it's kind of like, well, why do you keep seeking out answers for things that you're not getting? Why don't you go and get it somewhere else? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not satisfied with what we have, then go somewhere else. You know, it's kind of that feeling there, Libra. Well, I keep getting paranoid because this person's going to be knocking at my door in a minute. As soon as I've set them to work, I can start again, but sorry if I've messed your reading up, but I hate that because I record for a living. And when I record for a living, if I've got other things that are going on, I like, oh man, I can't record. Like in 20, 30 minutes, I've got something going on, so I can't relax. So there's me. Right, very busy. Let's see, Libra. So the Wheel of Fortune. So change is going to come. Things do have to start turning in one direction or the other. So it's like directing. You know, sevens, they'll be directing things, right? So there'll be more leaders, which means that I would rather work for myself if they're a 7. I would rather work for myself and direct things in my own way. Yeah, even a Cancerian, because they would still be a 7. I would rather do things my own way. Like, I know what I'm doing. Can I let you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 once I caught a fish alive? So you might be dealing with around a Pisces. But, like, I would rather do things myself and work by myself for myself, right? So it's kind of like, can I leave you to do this for yourself? Like, do I have to keep telling you what to do? Are you okay with me telling you what to do? No, it's okay. I know what I'm doing. I would rather do things my own way anyway. You know, I would rather run my business my own way. I would rather just stick by my morals and stick by my belief of what I know. And you can pretty much just tell me what to do without me really fucking bothering you. Just tell me what to do. Let me get on with my work and leave me alone. So you've kind of got that energy, and that could be coming from a Cancerian energy around you somewhere within the family of the sun, right? So it's like, look, it's a family-run business. You run it your way. I run it my way, right? So if you're working with people, this person would rather be left alone at their own capability. It's like when I used to work for certain companies, as soon as I knew what I was doing, I would rather be left alone so I could just do it myself. I didn't work well with others. Like if I had to pick other people up and so on and so forth, and I thought that they weren't really doing their job very well, I would get very frustrated and thinking, you know what, I'm quite good at my job, but you're really not pulling your weight. So I wouldn't really say much. I wouldn't, you know, but I would rather like just get out and let me just take over the job, and I can just do it myself. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's that kind of thing of like, look, I'd just rather do this for myself. I'd rather work for myself, or I'd rather be left alone to be able to just know what I'm doing instead of someone in my ear hole all the time telling me what to do. I would rather just do it my own way, like work for myself here, right? So you've kind of got that energy. So a lot of you might be looking into working for yourself. So, or you do already, right? But, or Eddie, I'm picking up Ed or Eddie. But the Wheel of Fortune. So things are changing. They are going, like the wind of change around Scorpio is kind of bringing in this current from, right? So it might be very windy where you are at the moment. Or I'm picking up the name Wendy or Windy. Mindy or so. Mork and Mindy. Nanu, come in, Norton. Something to do with Norton or Graham. Graham. The name Graham. Or Norton. North. Someone North. Paul or North. But one more card, please, for Libra. What they've got coming up from the 7th until the 14th. 7th until the 14th. Queen of Swords. What the hell? What the hell on earth? Well, things have to change. No, they don't. I'm going to do it my way. Regardless, you ain't going to swap my mind. I am not changing my mind. I've told you already. It's my business. It's my company. Stay out my life. Stay out my love life. Things have to change, but you have to ask. If you want it, you have to ask. So I'm saying, a lot of people in life, they can use intimidation. They might have a very strong energy of a boss, right? So with me, if I ever wanted a pay rise or something wasn't right in a relationship or wasn't right with my money or anything like that, I would be the first one to say, hold on, my money doesn't quite work out right, blah, blah, blah. I'm not getting what I deserve for what I've given you, right? So if I'm working for you, I'm asking for more money. But you've got the Queen of Swords, which can be a fear of intimidation of approaching a person to ask for it. Because you've got no idea what this Queen of Swords would do. Because she could soon start turning very vicious, right, here. So it's kind of like, look, I need to approach and leave to go here for things to change in my life. But to be fair, through Libra, if you're running businesses and stuff, you have to make sure that everybody's satisfied and know their role of what they're doing and where they're going. If you get people that are unsatisfied with how much they get, and there's intimidation of not being able to approach, to ask, you get this energy of the 7 where it's kind of like, go and ask someone else because I don't want to know anymore. I'm getting very frustrated and fed up, you know. So it's like, well, what am I supposed to not be able to come to you and go to this person and them not really give me, you know, because if your boss is, you know, you have to treat people fairly, because if people start to see that as like unfair, like, well, that's not fair, like I'm not really getting my money's worth, I'm not really getting, like, you know, to support myself, it's like, well, we don't care, we own the business. So you get the Queen of Swords. So you get like fear can be used to be, well, I need to ask you for like more money or something like that, right? So fear can be used here as a tactic to not get people to ask, because they may not, they probably won't dare reach out to this queen to ask them for it, right? So it can be used as an intimidating tool. But generally, if you want things in the relationship to work it out, if it's good and it's been great, you need a discussion with the queen in order to make it fair. You know, what's going on in the relationship? You know, am I doing everything right in a relationship? You have to ask those kind of questions, you know. Are you okay as things are at the moment? You know. Let's see one more card, please, for Libra. Yeah, so everything should be good. You know, it's just weird where this Queen of Swords is. Because it's, I ain't got time to fix the windows, I ain't got time to fix the doors. Right, Jim Morrison or something, or Shakin' Stevens or Stevie, but we ain't got time to fix the windows, ain't got time to fix the doors. Right, or something to do with the DAW, which is a DAW, which is a recording contract or studio of music. But it's kind of like, well, if you want things to change and go in your own direction, then you're going to have to start directing things and being more responsible, is what I'm hearing. Like, if you want more, you're going to have to ask more, you know. But some people are not asking, you know, because it makes someone feel as if they're asking for it. You know? So you've got this, because you've got Harry Potter ones, you've got a new start, but this is very odd right next to the Queen of Swords. Because it needs to be asked, that because this can be like, I've got certain things in the bedroom that I like to go on, right? There's certain things in the business that I like to go on. But if you go into your sex life, right, and things like that, it's kind of like, bruv, I just need you to give me a massage or something. Or like, I just need you to butter me up first instead of just being so rough and ready, right? It's kind of like, are you ready? Yeah, I am. It's like, are you? No, I really don't. You could be dealing with a Scorpio somewhere. But like, are you ready? No. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. No, I'm not ready. Or Eddie, the name Ed or Edmonds. But like, are you ready? No. Why not? Well, I am. Yeah, but I'm not. I don't feel like it. Right. So, you know, it's kind of like this like celibate type feeling of like, man, I'm so stressed out about business and work at the minute, the things going on in my life, that I don't know how to ask my partner for what I want. Because it can be like feeling intimidated, right? So it can be like, I don't really want to talk about things that are very personal in my life, because that could also be a very big Scorpio energy in someone's chart here, right? That I find things very personal in my life, and I don't really want you indulging in that. So it's kind of like trying to juggle work and family, but also having a sex life that may be through the Queen of like, well, you know, you're not asking me what I prefer, innit? Like, you know, don't just like, you know, I prefer something, you know, something a little bit more. But are you asking your partner, you see, here? Because this can be like a sexual attraction, but in order to be able to discuss it, some people don't actually, and this is the truth, you know, they don't actually like discussing that kind of thing with people or with others or with their mothers or fathers or God knows what else. Like, I don't like people discussing my sex life in front of other people. You know, don't talk about my relationship with you with other people. I don't like you exposing that, you know, because it's information and people's information is private. So, because I'm picking up my private life, like that's private, that's not your business, it's not yours, it's mine, right? So don't discuss my personal life, don't discuss my private life. But if this is happening in your relationship, because this is your reading, then there needs to be a discussion between partner, because it's there, but there is also a lot of work and there's a lot of time that's needed for each other, like giving each other some time, right? Well, that's what I've got so far for you, Libra. So if you want the rest of your reading, these are only really supposed to be done for Patreon members, but we're going to go over to the other side. It is only part of the full access bundle, and that is where I'll draw you more cards and more of the conclusion of the story. It doesn't even matter if the title fits, because it might even fit, but you'll have to be over Patreon in order to figure out what the messages are for your whole story, because the story is not yet finished. Okay, so you might not have finished something yet that you feel like that you need to complete and you've not finished it, right? So anything. But yeah, we'll go over with the rest of these messages and what they are, but you will only find it provided on the link below for Patreon, but it is the full access bundle. Any like, share, comment, subscription will be very much appreciated. Thanks, Libra. I'll get more serious with the cards really now. And then we'll see what the turn up of what it is, whether it be court, family, children, kids, work, money, whatever. But we'll try to give you all those messages. Also, after this one, there will not be another reading out here by me until later, because I'm going to do the last 2 weeks of the month only for tier 2 members, the full access bundle. So for Patreon, they won't come out on here. They will only be a part of Patreon. So if you are over there, you will get a 2 weekly reading, as well as many others that are over there. But this one will be there as well. But if you're wondering where your reading is, you have to be a Patreon member to get the last 2 weeks by me. If not, you can probably go to 10,000 other people that also do tarot readings and get them for free. Right? But there you go. So that's your reading. Thanks very much. Hopefully catch you on the other side.